I'm Sue Drakeford, and I'm the Executive Director of Drakeford Productions LLC, which produces the annual Miss Essence and Mrs. Essence Pageant in Kansas City, Missouri. To tell you a little bit about how the pageant got started, we were created in July of 2007 with the vision of creating a pageant signifying the essence of today's modern women. And who is she? She's every woman that you're looking at. She is a mother, she's an entrepreneur, she is a stay-at-home mom, she is an executive. At every level, she's working. And what do today's women encompass? They encompass, different qualities between work, career, and family. The whole reason we got started in this beauty pageant was because we had a vision. I remember, nights where Jana Morrell and I would be in Omaha, Nebraska, in a little house that I had off of 42nd and Laurel Avenue, and we'd talk about, what we were going to do in terms of our future and pageantry, and we would go to shows and say, you know what, we can do this. We are of excellent people. We've been part of productions in so many capacities. We've been MCs at other pageants. We have been stagehands at other pageants. We've worked on production. We've helped in every capacity, and so we came together as two women just kind of forming this.
Hello, my name is Jana Morrell. I'm Director of Operations and also the MC for the Miss and Mrs. Essence Pageants. I first got involved with the pageant, a couple years ago. Sue Drakeford had some crazy idea about starting her own pageant system, and I jumped on the bandwagon, and a couple years later, here we are, living out our dream.
And then Cindy Watts and I sat down and spoke, and I told her about the pageant, and she said, wow, absolutely, I'd love to be a part of it. And before you know it, Cindy Watts became a staff member. But the interesting about Cindy Watts and I is we worked together at First National Bank of Omaha together when we were in the business banking group together. So I met a lot of these people through all of my life, and Jana I met, when I was competing for Miss Nebraska USA, and she was also a former Miss Nebraska USA. So I have a lot of history with the staff members, as well as Esther. She's my sister, my baby sister, but sharp at what she does. She's a director of communications.
I'm Esther Ortiz. I'm the communications director and national recruiter. I started working with the Essence Pageant for about a year now, and I really enjoy it, the staff and the people, and what this pageant stands behind. I got involved in the pageant because my sister Sue Drakeford, she asked me if I could help her with some of the things, and I started off, designing the web page and simple things like taking applications, communicating with the delegates all the time, and it just went from there, and it was just an upward process.
Kevin Wade is he lives in Westport or Newport Beach, Virginia, and he's our production manager, and he oversees all aspects of production. He worked with Miss Black USA, and he also did all of the university pageants on the East Coast and started the Omega Sci-Fi pageant. Then we've got Lauren Parks. She's been a major competitor in the Galaxy system, in the USA system. Lauren Parks has been all over the place. She's also a Baltimore Ravens cheerleader. So we feel like our team encompasses some of the very best people with the best resumes. If you put just the women together on our staff, we've probably won probably 4 to 5 different titles each, and so we feel like we understand pageantry from a contestant's perspective. I would tell a girl that competed in the USA system, the America system, the Dream Girls system, the Galaxy system, the Beauties of America system, the Globe system, I would tell all of them they need to take a real hard look at the Essence Pageant system, because we are completely different. We encompass a lot of the great parts about some of those pageants, but we are also our own different thing. I think that you will find that we are a class act from the time you set foot in Kansas City from the time you leave. I think you'll find our pageant to be very credible in the fact that you will get your scores back with comments from the judges. When you win, you're gonna feel like a winner. When you're Miss Essence, we're gonna support you all year long. And I think the biggest thing is, you'll get direction from us. You become a part of our family, which is the biggest thing. The Drakeford Productions family is a real family. We love the contestants that have competed year after year. We stay in touch with them. They become part of us, and they forever change our lives, and we hope that they feel the same way.
It's Renee Herbert. I'm from Nebraska, and I would like to say that this has been a wonderful experience. I think Sue and Drakeford Productions have really put on a wonderful production, put on a wonderful show. They really treated us like royalty, like queens, and I just am blessed and humbled to have the opportunity to be here with such wonderful ladies, and I look forward to the opportunity to come back next year.
So I just finished the talent competition and it was awesome. I'm really tired right now, but when I got on stage and I saw the lights and I saw all the people, I realized this is exactly what I want to be doing, and it was a great experience. Thanks, Sue, for letting the Mrs. contestants have an opportunity to showcase our talent. Thanks.
Hello, I am Ashley Snelson, Mrs. Missouri. I just want to say thank you to all of the Drakeford Productions family, and as well as with all the contestants. This has been a great experience, and regardless of the outcome today, I've met some fantastic new friends and have learned a ton, so thank you.
Miss Washington, Essence, hopefully soon to be Miss Essence, but I just want to say that the camera crew did an excellent job. The pageant was phenomenal. This is probably the most fun that I've ever had doing a pageant with some beautiful women, and I think that is excellent. I would like to thank Bishop Cameraman, who was all in the limo with us and doing all that stuff. And yeah, we're still backstage making it happen. So thanks to everybody. You guys are great. Love you.